Welcome and joining us again. We were very busy this week, so we didn't make so many online classes because we were very busy teaching offline. So, however, we would like to extend our shout outs to all our friends and to ask you that if you'll be kind enough to help us out with donation to Yeshiva, you can go to our website and use the PayPal account to help us out. Also, if anybody wants to join or thinking about joining the Yeshiva, I can go to the website and reach us for there. Everybody is welcome here. It's a different experience. And again, if you have any questions, you can reach us at rabbigaon, right? At gmail.com. The Zohar in Parashat Yitro says the following. Zechor et yom ha-Shabbat lekodsho. Zachor, you have to remember. You have to remember to sanctify the Shabbat. You can read this pasuk in many ways. Zechor et yom ha-Shabbat lekodsho. You can remember to sanctify it. You should remember it is sanctified, and so on and so forth. Many ways to look into that. Rabbi Yitzchak says, Katuv, Vayevarech Elokim et Yom HaShevi, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu blessed the seventh day, gave it a special bracha. Vekatuv b'man, it says in the man, when the man came from Shamayim, Sheshet Yamim Telaketeu, Vayom HaShevi, Shabbat lo yebo. On the seventh day, Shabbat is not going to be man. It's not. Kevan she'eno nimtza bo mazon, ma'u bracha she'nimtzet bo. If you're going to tell me, wait, you just said before Shabbat was blessed by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He was so blessed, guess what? Shabbat, there's no food. I guess it's not such a big bracha. Ela kach lamanu. This is what you need to learn. Kol habrachot shelema'ala umata. All the brachot, they are suspended in heaven and would rise up from here, from this world, from above and from here. All of them. Tluyot beyom hasheve'i. Depends on Shabbat. What does it mean? You fly to this rabbi who is a big mekubal when he has beards and long peot and he wears a shtreimel of white clothing and he flies on carpets and, breaks the walls and, the whole thing, wake up the handicaps from, they jump from the wheel, wheelchairs, they run marathons, it's kind of like, and you go to him to give you a bracha. And the bracha, you had to pay a lot. Hello, Amnon. You had to pay a lot for this bracha. And you wait for things to happen, and nothing happens. You think, man, this rabbi is a crook. I had to give him half of my business. I had to give him my daughter, I don't know, whatever. Everything, nothing happens. He goes, shik-shak, millionaires, money follows him. Very simple. If you see no bracha in your actions, look into your Shabbat. Look into your Shabbat. Because all the brachot depends on Shabbat. So, well, Rabbi, I keep Shabbat. Yes, I know you keep Shabbat. Baruch Hashem, Toda Rabbah, you keep Shabbat. Thank you so much. You're doing us a big favor. You're keeping Shabbat. Yeah, I'll give you a medal on the way out. But do you really keep Shabbat? Or you keep Shabbat because you have to, but your attitude stinks. Is this keeping Shabbat? Imagine you will marry your wife, you go to your billionaire father-in-law, and he will ask you, no, how's everything with my daughter? Okay. What's the matter? You don't love her? I love her, yeah, What can I do? I love her. Come on, you're doing me a favor. I say, do you love her or do you love me? What kind of thing is that? If this is a billionaire father-in-law would tell you, listen, Habibi, you want to marry my daughter? No problem. You should know that you would never see a penny of my money. See, you married her, you signed the ketubah. Salamat. I'll come visit, say hello, I'll give you some, I'll bring you a gift for me, when I come over, I'll bring you a nice blue label, for me, because I really like it. I know you can buy, but I'll bring it, that's about all the money you're going to see from me. Will you still marry my daughter? Oh, you say, of course I will, because you think it's reverse psychology, but guess what? It's okay, you said it. He's not going to give you a penny. Are you going to love your wife? Are you going to love your wife? No money. You say, hey, Pops. This is who you call him Pops. You say, Pops. Come on. You're on your own. You're on your own. I wish you mazal tov. I give you a gift. I give you a gift for the wedding. I paid you in traveler's checks. I collected. You're still going to marry the daughter. If you really love her, what difference does it make what the father has? You marry this woman, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to be in your house, there's going to be love, there's a Shekhinah Shora Bebeitchem, there's going to be an understanding. Well, I got money, Today you have a lot of money, tomorrow the government decides your money is worth nothing, the government is going to print like truckloads of money, the money is worth nothing. So why are you going to do that? This is exactly the attitude of Shabbat. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shabbat desires it. He loves Shabbat. He gave it to us. We were married to Shabbat. We had the Erusin when they came out of Mitzrayim, and the Chuppah happened in Har Sinai, right? Engagement party when we came out. He gave us water to drink, and Har Sinai, Allah, Chuppah, Kol Sason veKol Simcha. Do you really like Shabbat, or you can't when Shabbat is over? And I hate when Shabbat is long. I like when Shabbat is short. Like this, I get a lot of sleep. I eat early. 5 o'clock, 5:30, Shabbat is out. I have a whole night ahead of me. I love Shabbat. You didn't, Rabotai, I'll tell you this. You didn't keep Shabbat. That's not called keeping Shabbat. Yes, Shabbat has its limits. It starts at a certain time. It ends at a certain time. But when you go in Motzei Shabbat, it will be like you're leaving your beloved one behind, and you're going on a 6-month journey. Even when you're on a boat and you're cruising across the ocean, you're still thinking about the moment that you say goodbye to your wife, you say goodbye to your kids. Like 6 months you're not going to see them. You're still thinking about that moment of departure. This is your Shabbat. Now you're not going to see Shabbat for 6 days. Every day that you're away from Shabbat should be like a month for you. And Shabbat is the beloved wife that you're thinking about. That's a nice one, Michael. That Shabbat is your beloved one, that you go, and now you're doing Melaveh Malkah, you departed. Shabbat left already. You're on a journey now. You're on your 6-month journey. You departed. Now you do Melaveh Malkah. What are you going to say? I'm sorry, my wife, I'm not letting you go. The boat is going to go. I mean, whether you're not, they put you on the boat. You're going to the army, one of those things. You got to go on the boat. So you don't play any games here. You're on the boat, you're going. Here too. The sensation has to be, you can't wait. And when every day that the week goes by is another day closer to Shabbat. And then you build this climax of Friday. He's coming up. In a way, it's like you're coming back from your journey. You could see the land on the horizon. You can't wait till this. It's the same thing when you fly on a plane. Let's say you fly from Israel back to the United States. And it's really, okay, we can explain that why, by the wind and the curvature of but when you go to Israel, it goes fast. 9.5 hours, you're there. You're coming back, it's a drag to come back. You're looking at this plane that goes like this, and man, you're still like over England. And like 7 hours later, you're still not. How long does it take to get from Canada here? It's like Newfoundland. It goes slow. It is. Listen, push your throttle forward. I want to land already. I want to see my wife. I haven't seen her. I've been on a trip or something. I want to see the kids. I want to say hello. Hey, everybody, balloons, I hate those things. Balloons and hi, I don't like it. Hello, go take the carriage, go to the car. Let's go home now. Let's sit down, have a cup of coffee. Like civilized people, But this is your attitude towards Shabbat. So it's not Shabbat just like keeping the doing or the not doing or this or that. It's mainly the attitude behind it. So all your brachot depended on it. So if you don't see a lot of bracha in what you do, look into your Shabbat. So if you kept your Shabbat halachically appropriate, look at your attitude. Most likely it's off. Or you're not truthful about it. It's not truthful, bracha doesn't come. So it says, וכל אחד ואחד נותן מזון למטה, כל אחד ביומו מהברכה היא שמתברכים ביום השבת. The food that we get, the nourishment that we get on every single day comes from the bracha, the Shabbat was blessed. So here, let's take this and now we turn it. Even your monetary possessions would come, the gashmiyut, will come from the spiritual bracha that you got on Shabbat. So not the Shabbat does not have any so-called food coming down on it. The only reason why you eat during the week is because of Shabbat. So Rabotai, today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Baruch Hashem, all day long. Tomorrow is Friday. My favorite day of the week is what? Thursday. Why? Because I love Shabbat. It's the day before. Even if I was a kid, remember I was a kid, Thursday was my favorite day. I remember my mother getting ready for Shabbat from Thursday. Who come home from school, the house already smells like Shabbat. He's making this to the point that by my parents, and we used to eat simple food on Thursday. Why? Because we have to prepare for Shabbat. I used to love Shabbat. Friday comes, when Friday came and I used to go to school, not only Baruch Hashem, we used to finish early on Friday. I didn't like school. But I love learning, but I didn't like school. Because you know why? In school I did anything but learning. I mean, actually, they did everything with us besides learning. The school does, they didn't teach us. So, and I'm saying it on record. So, on Friday, it's like coming into the wedding hall for me. It doesn't make a difference. It's wedding to the wedding hall. Coming to the wedding hall, preparing your thing, and then the Shabbat comes, when we say, boy kala, that's the wedding again, all over again. Rabotai, look at yourself today. Go buy stuff for Shabbat. Prepare yourself for Shabbat today. Build this anticipation that you have today for Shabbat. And when Shabbat comes, it's a different thing. It's like the same thing when it was at my daughter's wedding. People says to me, "No, how was it?" I said, "I don't know how it was. I really don't. It was like a dream." So people say, "You looked happy." I said, "I don't know. It just happened. I didn't think about how I am or what I am. I just, it's a wedding, and that's far for me any wedding, if it's done in kedusha." If it's done with a chance allowing the bracha to come down. It has to be done b'kedusha. It has to be done b'tahara. I don't care about the food. Who cares about the food? I didn't eat it at my daughter's wedding. I didn't eat it at my own wedding. Who cares? It's about the joy, about the simcha. It's about the bracha that we can bring now because of these two people coming together. This is the secret. Also, when we say onatam shel talmidei chachamim b'Shabbat, the time of a talmid chacham to be with his wife is on Shabbat, because there's a big inyanim for that as well. Let's not get into this now. However, Shabbat is mekor haberacha. It's the sign of bracha. Regard to Shabbat as yokala. When you say boy kala, that's Shabbat. It's the same song that we sing to the kala under the chuppah. Boy b'shalom. Ateret ba'ala boy kala. Whatever you sing to Shabbat, you will be sung to under the chuppah when your kala will come down. So I'm going to tell you the following. You want a sgula for shlom bayit? I give it to you for free. So, they say, a sgula for shlom bayit is to respect Shabbat. And remember that Shabbat is your kala and your wife is your kala. If you respect Shabbat, there's a good chance you respect your wife. And if you respect your wife and treat her like your kala every single Shabbat, most likely your Shabbat we call also oneg, Shabbat oneg. So learn from that, apply one to the other, and we shall all have a zchut to make aliyah to Eretz Israel and to learn Torah in Eretz HaKodesh. And Am Israel should be chozer b'tshuva lichvod Hashem Elokeinu. Amen.